會議已經就法定人。
There is a quorum. I declare the meeting open. Mr. Etichu, I warn you, you're obstructing the meeting. Mr. Etichu, Mr. Pt1, members, I've already called the meeting to order. Please return to your seat. Please do not hinder the meeting endlessly. The meeting has been called to order formally. Please return to your seat. Otherwise, I have to exercise my powers as the chair. As the chair, I have to ensure the order of the meeting. Mr. Etichu, it is the second time that you try to grab my microphone. I'm warning you again, if you obstruct the meeting, I have to ask you to leave the conference room. Mr. Etichu, please stop. Please stop speaking. Please leave the conference room immediately. Mr. Etichu, please leave the conference room. Please ask Mr. Etichu to leave the conference room. Stop interrupting the meeting. Citizens, legislators, let me once again remind you that if you continue to repeat the nuisance and charge violently and accuse that the meeting is unlawful, it is meaningless, it is a low approach, it's a waste of time, it is not the forum for you to make a stance of your political positioning. In accordance with Rule 17C, of the Electoral Powers and Privileges Ordinance, if you interrupt the proceeding or it is likely to be interrupted, it is against the law. Mr. Etichu, I've already asked the security guards to take you away. So in accordance with Section 19B of the LCPMP Ordinance, anybody assault, obstruct, or prevent anybody who is an electrical staff member in carrying out their duty is an offense. Mr. Pt1, I'm warning you for the second time. Mr. Pt1, please stop. Security guards, please ask Mr. Etichu to leave. Members, for you to repeat endlessly the so-called positioning, well, this is not the right forum for you to make known your position. This is the House Committee meeting. The House Committee meeting has a proper agenda to proceed with the business. I have asked Mr. Chiodek to leave the conference room because he has been trying to grab my microphone many times. Mr. Pt1, second warning. Mr. Andrew Wen, first warning. Mr. Ray Chen, you leave the conference room immediately. Leave the conference room immediately. Members, please return to your seat immediately. Mr. Wu Chi-Wai, I've warned you many times. Please leave the conference room immediately. Mr. Andrew Wen, Mr. Xu Ka-chun. First warning. Please stop. Please stop interfering with the meeting. Mr. Andrew Wen, second warning. Mr. Andrew Wen. Final warning. Mr. Andrew Wen, please leave the conference room immediately. Dr. Fernando Cheung, first warning. Mr. Lim Chek-ting, first warning. Mr. Lim Chek-ting, second warning. Please don't interrupt the meeting. Mr. Elvin Young, first warning. Please return to your seat. Please obstruct the meeting. Dr. Hernando Wong, first warning, sorry. You're obstructing the meeting on an endless basis. You try to express your political stance. It is a waste of time. It is also a very low means. You can protest, you can use other occasions to do so, but you don't have the right to obstruct the conduct of the House Committee meeting. Mr. Lam Chek-ting, second warning. Mr. Lam Chek-ting, final warning. Mr. Xu Ka-chun, I'm warning you again. Please stop interrupting. Please stop interrupting with the order of the meeting. Mr. Xu Ka-chun, final warning. You have been obstructing the meeting. Please stop making noises.
國安法來港，香港人反抗。國安法來港，香港人反抗。國安法來港，香港人反抗。國安法來港，香港人反抗。國安法來港，香港人反抗。
請你哋立即返。
Please return to your seat immediately. We need to start the meeting. I said many times, you are putting up the so-called resistance and protest endlessly. But you should not do it at the start of the House Committee meeting. It is a waste of time. It is a low standard. It is affecting the society. This is not a platform for protests. As lawmakers, you know very well that if you have different views in relation to a policy or an initiative, you are not entitled to interrupt a meeting. As the chair, I have to enforce the rules. As the chair, I'm asking you to return to your seat. Dr. Fernando Cheung, I'm warning you again. Mr. Irvin Yeung, I'm warning you again. Dr. K.K. Kwok, I'm warning you. Please return to your seat. Meeting is suspended.